Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiawoyi, and today I'd like to give a special shout out to a really interesting man I met at the All Africa Games. He's a police officer, watches a lot of our videos, and I appreciate him for that. He posted some kind words on my comment section, and it was great to meet you in person. I felt good meeting you in person. I'm excited to have met you in person. His name is Robert. Thank you so much for watching our videos. I appreciate you a lot. Hopefully, we meet again and have a bit more of a chit chat. Thank you so much for your kind words once again. I'll be doing more shout outs on the channel. I know I have been behind on that, but yeah, it's you that make the channel work, and I have to show my appreciation towards you. I do appreciate you guys a lot. So if I don't do the shout outs regularly, pardon me. I really do appreciate you. Today, I got some updates on the Ghana Black Stars, and it's quite difficult following the Ghana Black Stars now. You call up a national team, and there's a squad list that has been released. Yes, late call ups are allowed. Yes, stuff happen. Players can't come. It's an international friendly. But then you hear about late call ups when the players land in camp. And the players land in camp, you announce it and say that he received a late call up. It's not clear who he replaced, why he's being called up by Altoado. Well, probably at a pre-match press, I will get those answers, but that is in Morocco, Marrakesh. Players in camp are currently 23 at the last time I saw an update on the GFA social media handles. And Osman Bukari, Abdullahi, and Asari took part in the very first training session. They had their first training session. Osman Ibrahim as well was in camp. The first training session was had in Marrakesh for the forthcoming international friendly. We'll talk about that and the players in camp in full. We'll also talk about the Nigerian Super Eagles. It's official who their new interim coach will be. It's not a guav one, as I've been stating for the couple of days now. We're also going to talk about a player which a lot of Ghanaians alike wanted Ghana to pursue, Kobbie Mainoo, the latest to fall out of the Ghana wanted list. He has been given a late call up after coach Gareth Southgate said that Kobbie Mainoo probably it's not his time yet. He revealed how he got a late call up. We'll talk about that as well. But don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell. We'll jump right into it and talk about the Ghana Black Stars. And that has to do with the game versus Nigeria on Friday, just a couple of days away from that game. And Ghana are camping in Marrakesh, Morocco. That's where the game will be played. The Nigerian Super Eagles as well are preparing in earnest. The Ghana update on the team is that it's up to 23, and there have been some really late call ups into the team that has made the initial team that was called up that I brought you last week look a bit unimportant. Yes, there are some players who remain in the team and may stay in there, but today Osman Bukari, Abdullahi Nuruddin, and Frederick Asari joined the squad for the team's first training session in Marrakesh. Their very first training session, Otoado, Joseph John Paintsel, and Joseph Lauman. Plotting the downfall of the Nigerian Super Eagles. We'll see how that one goes as the game kicks off. The kickoff time I've not seen yet, but it's on Friday. I'll update you accordingly when I get the kickoff time for that game between Ghana and the Nigerian Super Eagles. As I said, a watch along is likely. Location has not been started yet, so has been specified yet, and we'll update you accordingly. Baba Idrisu also joined the camp. Edmond Ado, Jerome Opoku was not in the initial list, but got a late call up, and Forcing Amankwa has joined the camp along with Ebenezer Anan, Baba Idrisu, and Francis Abu, another player who was giving a late call up, have joined the Black Stars team in Marrakesh. I think this is the latest I've seen right now as I'm recording the video. I'm scouring through social media and I have seen an update at 23, as I was saying. 7 players touched down on Tuesday to increase the squad of players to 23. They will train on Wednesday tomorrow. in preparation for the forthcoming international friendlies. Now, Otuado will use the two games to assess the team ahead of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in June and other assignments. The team officially opened camp on March 18th. That was on Monday. So 23 players are in camp. Abu Francis was not in the initial team. Ebenezer Annan was also not in the initial team. Francis Forcing Amankwa, I brought the update. He got a late call up. Jerome Opoku was not in the initial team. So why not tell us why they are, who they are replacing? Well, maybe they'll do that later. But 23 players are currently in camp for the Ghana Black Stars. On to the Nigerian Super Eagles. And the Nigerian Super Eagles have named Finidi George as their new interim coach as they look for a replacement for Joseph Pesero, who was amazing for them up until the final of the African Cup of Nations. They faltered in the final, and Pesero left his post as the head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles, and it has left them in a sore pickle. They will have to look for a new coach, but Finidi George is the man who has been put in charge. My final story has to do with Kobbie Mainoo. Yes, the man who a lot of you sort of wanted to play for Ghana. Well, unfortunately, Kobbie Mainoo got a late call up, and he describes it as follows. He said that he got a call from Steve Holland telling him to come and meet him at reception, and he just told me, I've been called up and I'm going to be training with the squad for the week. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. He's extremely excited to be playing for the Three Lions, who wouldn't be an amazing football nation. And yeah, we missed out on him, but you cannot have unstructured football and expect it to be still attractive to foreign players. They know what a structured team looks like, and no one should come in here and say I'm promoting negative or something negative. It's not that I'm promoting something negative. I need our leaders, those in charge, to sit up, so they have to see the reality on the ground. It's not as attractive as it was. So no player, not saying a no player, but most players would not want to join such a national team, in my opinion. So Kobbie Mainoo, we wish him all the very best. He has been called up, late call up, and they say that it's going to be used to promote him. We'll see what happens with him, Kobbie Mainoo, whether he gets a chance to play for the Three Lions. Eddie Nketiah, I think, missed out. He has not been playing regularly for Arsenal. I think he's out through an injury, if I'm not mistaken. So that has been it for today. Talking to you about Kobbie Mainoo, late call up to England. Also talking to you about Nigeria Super Eagles' new interim coach and the Black Stars team update. 23 players are currently in camp. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening.